What if you could pre-write 2025? What if you could pre-write the entire story and everything that you desire and assure yourself that you're going to arrive at those stepping stones? Would you do it? Question number one. Obviously, yeah, who wouldn't? Question number two, would you do the fucking work in order to arrive there? I'm going to drop some lessons on you today that I really want you to take in order for you to arrive in your highest timeline. It's a lot easier than we think it is, and we love to overcomplicate things, so I'm going to simplify it, and I'm going to hand you probably the biggest pill that you're ever going to have to swallow by the end of this video, okay? So you've got some options. You can join our community over on School. We do so much work there together, and it's such a powerful group of like-minded people who are really, truly aligning and manifesting their highest timeline. They're learning to become master manifestors together. There's also a lot of starseeds and a lot of light workers, and it's fucking rad, so get your ass over there. Here's what I want to talk about today. In order for you to truly arrive in your highest timeline, to become a master manifestor for 2025, you got to get clear, number one, on what do you desire to receive. You got to get really fucking clear on what do you desire to receive. So I want you to do that. You're going to pause this video. You're going to write a list. What do you want? What do you want to experience for 2025? Make this list huge and then come back to this video. Okay. From here, my next question to you is, why are you holding yourself back? That's a hard pill to swallow, but that's not the big bomb that I'm about to drop. Why are you holding yourself back? Why are you allowing yourself to stay small? What fucking story is going on in your head that has prevented you from arriving in these goals? What has been going on within your head? Have you been saying things like, who am I to do this in the world? Or it's too hard, or it's too overwhelming? That used to be my fucking story all the time. What are you saying that's preventing yourself? This is the pill that you're going to swallow. Ready? Whatever story is going on in your head is what you are completely devoted to. And I assure you that you are not devoted to that list that you just created in your journal, because if you were, you would have already had it. That's how it works. We are energetic beings. Okay. I see so many people focusing on just the law of attraction, just manifesting, just being like, I'm going to go after this. I'm going to create the vision board. I'm going to write it in my journal. I'm going to do a fucking gratitude journal with like 100 things in my, like, why are you wasting your time? That's not how it works. This is how it works. What you become devoted to is what you will always experience. Always. So what's going on? Are you telling some bullshit of it's not for me or it's too hard? You got to get really clear on what you are devoted to within your mind. Go back to that list. How are you going to become so unbelievably fiercely devoted that you will not waver in the conversation that's going on within you? Because it's your conversation within you that is going to lead to the outcome. And I see so many people boo-hooing and being toxic with their vulnerability and holding themselves back because they don't have the fucking courage to go after it, and all they do is complain that they don't have it. If you're one of those, this video is not for you. Get your head straight. It's time to look at, how do I become so unbelievably captivated by my own truth, by my own goals, by my own desires? We are energetic beings. We radiate energy. This is the second way you're fucking yourself over. If you're focusing on manifesting your vision board, your visualization, your gratitude bullshit journal, you're not going to get anywhere, because it doesn't work like that. The law of attraction is only ever responding to the principle of vibration. There's 12 universal laws. I call them principles. There's 12 of them. Why are you using one? Why are you wasting your whole life using one when you could master all 12? If you want a really good snapshot at that, go get the fucking book. I'm telling you, it'll change your life. There's endless reviews. Go look on Amazon. It is changing lives across this world right now. So it's on you. It is up to you. The story that you write for 2025, it's on you, babe. And you are capable of this, because the cool thing is your mind cannot conceive the impossible. So if you can visualize it, if you can dream it up in your mind, you can 100% receive it if you stay devoted to it. If you stay devoted, you've got to figure out how you're going to do that. And yeah, it takes some work, but let me tell you, it's fucking worth it on the other side. I am a girl who came from literally nothing, a true rags to riches story. I had a dream when I was little. There was this one moment in my life, I was being bounced around to foster care homes over and over and over again, couldn't land anywhere. And I remember sitting in the backseat of the car thinking, I don't want any little girl or any little boy or any little they to ever feel what I'm feeling. I'm gonna change the fucking world. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to help humanity figure out how they're hurting each other and themselves. So I went on a mission, and I have walked that path fearlessly my entire life. Now, that's not to say that I haven't fucked up. Let me tell you, I literally have fucked up across the board. I should have a t-shirt that says the ultimate fuck up, been there, done it, found out how. Like, changed the game for myself. There's these stepping stones that we have to move through. And the first thing you have to move through is understanding the story that's going on in your mind. I've done other videos on the 5 steps of creation and how to truly align with your outcome, so you can go check those out. But for now, what I want you to do is really figure out what is going on in that brain of yours. What story have you been telling for the past 5, 6, 7, 10 years? I don't know. Where are you limiting yourself, and why? Who told you to be small? Who convinced you that you were not worthy? Might be the story of your ancestors. It might be the shit you went through as a child like I did, but it is on you to choose a new mindset, and you are completely capable of choosing a new mindset. You just have to be determined. You have to be focused, and you've got to be brave enough to walk that path. If you don't have courage, you're not going to arrive at all. It takes endless, fierce self-conversation, eye contact in the mirror saying, I am going for this because I am worthy of this. I am determined. I have the dream. I am fulfilling this dream. So I want you to get your head straight, and I want you to set yourself up for success. First thing you're going to do is you're going to write out all your fears in your book. What are you actually afraid of? So get your journal. What are you actually afraid of? Of what? Being seen? What's going to happen? Are you afraid of that you don't have the right voice, so you don't have enough credentials? I guarantee you, when you discover how far you've actually arrived and you stay brave enough to do it, you are going to be able to take people exactly as far as you have gotten, and that's your only role in this world. Take them where you are. Your role is to conceive what you are capable of receiving within your mind, and then face it and go for it. So when we figure out our fears, we can figure out why we've been holding ourselves small. And it's up to you, babe. It's 100% on you if you're going to do the work. If you're afraid, if you're scared, if you don't know how, you don't know the stepping stones like I used to be, then join the community. Get the support. You're not meant to walk this path alone. You were never meant to walk this path alone. And you certainly weren't meant to be small. I'm over it. I am so over people holding themselves back and staying small when it is so easy to align with everything that you are worthy of. So you got to get clear on your worth. You got to get clear on your determination, and then set yourself up for success. Write out your goals. Get them on paper. When you take pen to paper, you're creating a plan. If you have this daydream, this desire, you do not have a plan, you will not reach your goal because it'll stay a daydream. So it's time to write it down. Get really clear, face yourself. Then you're going to ask yourself, why have I been holding myself back? And am I willing? You do not have to be capable. You have to be willing. And by being willing, you will become capable of facing those fears and healing them and moving through them and arriving in your highest timeline. But you've got to do the work. So stepping stones for success. We're going to write out the goals. Then we're going to put an alarm in our phone every hour. What's in your thoughts? What story are you telling? What story are you telling when you're getting ready in the morning? What story are you telling when you're getting ready for bed at night? What story are you telling when you meet new people? What story are you telling when you have to go to the boardroom? What story are you telling when you have to go to the gym? What story is going on? Oh, I should be small right now? Then you're never going to get it. You're never going to arrive. So it's time to be great. It's time to own your power. It's time to really, truly understand that if you can conceive it within your mind, you absolutely can receive it, and it is a choice, and it is a brave walk. You are capable. You are absolutely capable of having it all. If someone would have told me this when I was like 10, it probably would have blew my mind. If someone would have told me when I was 20, this would have blown my mind, because I was keeping myself small. I was afraid to be seen. I was afraid that I was not of value. When I finally got fierce and I got brave and I just went for it, I became unstoppable. My whole mantra within my mind right now, watch me. I'm about gains, babe. Watch me. I'm going to have gains in my followers. I'm going to have gains in my finances. I'm going to have gains in my strength. I'm going to have gains in my mental strength. I am going for it. Watch me. Can you get brave enough to look in your own eyes in the mirror and have that conversation? And then can you get brave enough to sustain it? That is why an alarm in your phone every hour is going to tip you off. Am I being small? Am I Am I going into toxic vulnerability? Am I being a pity party? Or am I going to get the strength and I'm going to continue to go for it? Because you literally have nothing to lose by going for it. You have everything to gain. You have nothing to lose. But I don't want you going through another year like I see every fucking year. The next year hits, January hits, and everybody all over social media, this is going to be the best year of my life. This is it for me. And then does your life actually fucking change? Probably not. And if you are in your highest timeline like I am, and you've got it all just like I do, this or better. This or better. There is no limit to what you are capable of creating. There's only limits to how you keep yourself small. So get it figured out. Write it out. Do the damn work. I know you've got this. So hit me in the comments. I want to know, what are your goals? I want to know your 2 top goals for 2025. And then I want you to get your ass in the community and go share it there and have a support system. Don't do it alone. I did it alone my whole life. I did it the hard way. Once I finally figured it out, I became unstoppable, and now I get to teach it across the globe. Do not do things the hard way like I did, okay? It's over. Game over. No more being small. No more being a pity party. We're moving into power. We're moving into courage, and we're moving into community.